I keep saying that Democrats rely on their base being emotionally charged rather than factually informed. Now, I'm not saying that people shouldn't be emotionally charged about some things. I definitely think you should. But do I think people should lie to you or hide the facts to get the emotional response that they want from you? No, absolutely not. And I'm not saying that my side doesn't engage in it sometimes, but I am saying that Democrats, that is their campaign strategy, to lie to you. So this person thinks that the GOP engages in it more than Democrats do. I'm going to give some very specific and current examples, and I will list some major old ones as well. Even this comment where this original video is from is an example. Let's start with the Parental Rights and Education Bill, which the Democrats are calling the Don't Say Gay Bill, and the media has been fine spreading that propaganda around. Now, of course, it's led to silly things like this, but the bill actually doesn't ban gay. As a matter of fact, when it talks about sexual orientation, it does not actually discriminate between heterosexual and homosexuals. The purpose of the bill is to keep inappropriate conversations about sex and gender away from children and to keep activists, teachers, administrations from hiding information that would be important for parents to know. Last year, I went undercover at a Democrat Party picnic and I talked to the party chair about critical race theory. Now, I knew quite a bit about the topic, and she admitted that she did not. Yet this white woman told me, a black woman, that the people who are against it, who go to these school board meetings, are foaming at the mouth, racist, and she's seen into the depths of their souls. So I knew she's full of crap and trying to emotionally manipulate me, but I said, can't you look past the people and just look at the policies and the issue itself? And she said, we're just trying to get people to run for school board. Do you want to run for school board? How about COVID? How about how we treated our kids for the past 2 years? There was no data and science to support that. And instead of showing parents like a chart with their kid's age group and saying, you know, your kid is more likely to die of suffocation or a car crash, they just let parents be hysterical the whole entire time. Plus, Biden's OSHA mandates and other things didn't make sense either. But the fear-mongering came in handy. The Kyle Rittenhouse case. So much misinformation, it was ridiculous. When Biden wanted to pass his American Rescue Plan, which was supposed to be a COVID bill, they're like, no, so little of this money goes to COVID. But Republicans were so heartless, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward, Jen Psaki was in a press conference talking about, like, how Democrats were for funding the police and Republicans weren't. And they're like, what do you mean by that? She said because of the American Rescue Plan, because people can use those funds to fund the police and the Republicans wouldn't support it. It was supposed to be a COVID bill, Jen. Hunter Biden's laptop, don't tell me it wasn't important because people would have been all on it if it was Don Jr.'s laptop. Especially when he was talking about taking 10% for the big man. They tried to pretend like it was misinformation when obviously it was true. People were even confirming stuff that was in the emails. When Biden was on Morning Joe, they said, why don't you release the records where Tara Reid says her evidence is? And he said, I'm running for president. That stuff would be used as cannon fodder in a campaign. They all kind of let that slide. We have to pass the bill to find out what's in the bill. And the Obamacare architects said that they relied on the stupidity of the American voter because if they had known what it was, they wouldn't have supported it.